Hi, my name is Amanda Rocha. I am an estate planning and probate attorney in California, and today we are going to talk about what happens when someone passes away with a beneficiary account with no beneficiaries or no living beneficiaries listed. Before I get into that, I want to give you my contact information. First, you can find me on my website, www.amandarocalaw.com. You can comment down below if this platform allows you to do so, or you can find me on social media at Amanda Rocha Law. The reason that I am going to talk to you about this today is because I recently came across a beneficiary document or an account for a beneficiary, a document for a beneficiary account in which it said, to my great surprise, no beneficiaries listed. Which is odd considering the fact that when the document was submitted, beneficiaries were listed. So it is super important, before I even get into what would happen, for you to double check any beneficiary accounts that you have, regardless of what you said when you filled out the document at the beginning. Let's say it's a 401k. Make sure that it currently has beneficiaries listed and that those beneficiaries are the intended people that you want it to go to. Otherwise, if let's say it's an ex-spouse, they will still get the money if they're listed and they haven't been removed. A divorce doesn't remove that. If it's someone who passed away, then that's going to lapse as well, unless you've sent it to someone's estate, in which case it'll go to their estate. So what happens if you have nobody listed or no viable people listed? Well, long story, longer, your account will actually then just be your or whoever's account will be payable to that person's estate. And what that means is that it'll kind of be held in limbo until probate is worked out through the court. So if a probate case has already been opened, it will then go through probate. As you know, if you've watched any of my prior videos about probate or beneficiary accounts, if there's a beneficiary listed and they're a valid human person, or even a valid trust, your probate does not handle your beneficiary accounts. However, if there is no beneficiary listed or no proper beneficiary, then it will go through probate. And in this case, if a probate case has been opened, it'll just be added on to the asset list inventory. If it hasn't, then this would be a reason to open a probate case, so that if you have a will, your will say where your residual estate goes, which is basically anything you don't specifically gift to a person. If you do not have a will, then it will be passed along to your heirs according to the law, which is known as intestate succession. So if you are concerned that someone you know, a family member or someone who you believe you're an heir of their estate, has passed away with a beneficiary account and no beneficiaries were listed, give me a call. We can work through the process together if you're in California. If not, I might be able to recommend people to you outside of the state. And if you have any other questions about beneficiary accounts, or you don't want this to happen to you, first, check your accounts and make sure that the beneficiaries are up to date. Second, call me to create an estate plan so that we can make sure not everything has to go through probate, if that's at all possible. You can find me through my website, www.amandarocalaw.com. You can comment down below if this platform allows you to do that, or you can find me on social media at Amanda Rocha Law. Thank you.